what a great game for the National Football League, for the Kansas City Chiefs. To have the Lamar Hunt Trophy back in our hand here in Kansas City is a real treat to be a part of that. Appreciate all that Clark and his family have done for us to allow us to have the players we have and the equipment and everything that goes with that. And then this beautiful stadium with our fans, it's incredible. What a great experience. But we're not done. So we're not done. We've got another game against a real good Philadelphia Eagles team, and we've got a lot of preparation to go before we have a chance to play them. I'd like to take my hat off here to the Buffalo Bills and the great job that Sean's done with that group and his coaches and players. Every time we play them, it's one to store away and in the history books. It's just they're great, phenomenal games, and it's great for the fans. It's great for the league. I also like to put a shout out to the coaches, our coaches, for the job that they did, the coordinators, for putting together these game plans, literally a game of inches today. And we were lucky to be on that side of it, where we had the most inches. So that was a positive thing. And then for Mark Donovan and the great work that he does as our president, and Brett Veach for giving us these players so we can go play at the level that we play at. So, anyways, with that, time's yours.
Say all these close games over the last couple of years, encourage you guys for this moment. Is that part of what comes through in the end?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, this came right down to an inch, literally. I mean, that's what the stop was. And so it was back and forth. It was going to be back and forth. Whoever had the ball last was probably going to come out on the, in the lead, so in the win. But I'm proud of our guys battling like they battled. I mean, Pat Mahomes was phenomenal. Travis Kelce, their leadership, Chris Jones. I can just go through all these guys. I mean, they didn't waver at all, and that's how they've been. I mean, you know that from training camp. I mean, they've got this personality where they know how to bear down. They know when to have fun, but they also know when to bear down.
Andy, can you go also the 4th and 1 play on inside your own territory is not typical for you guys. What went into doing that?
I just want to give you something to write about, Vahe. Now, listen, again, that's a trust thing. You have to have trust in your guys. We called a timeout so we could kind of calm the minds and take what we thought was our best play and against them there. And so between that one and that last one at the end that P. Ryan had, we had some time to kind of digest those.
When these head coaching cycles come around, and Spags is not at the top of the list, how perplexing is that to you?
Yeah, listen, I have the utmost respect for him, and I know he'd be a great head coach. I don't want to lose him selfishly, but I know what kind of coach he is, and I know the situation that he was in with the Rams and all that, and you give him another opportunity, and he'll do a great job there. But that I can't determine that, and we don't have time to worry too much about that with all this going on.
And the others seem to be really motivated by the chance to go for 3. Clark talked about it out there. Pat talked about it out there. Now that you're in the moment and you're not immediately preparing for another game, is it at all motivating to you as well?
I think motivation's the wrong word, or I'm gonna just change that for you. So I would tell you we're motivated like crazy to win the game. I mean, that's what you're motivated to do. You get caught up in that other stuff, all the hype that goes with it, and then you forget about 3rd and 1 and detailing that, either side of the ball. So you've got to keep everything in perspective. And really when it comes down to it, all the confetti, all that's great. I mean, it's great. Nothing like doing it with your home fans. But it's going to come down to a football game. And the team that prepares and makes the least amount of mistakes will come out, the victor. So you make sure that you keep your head right and bear down and, do the right things.
You
mentioned that fourth down play. What does it say about Nick to be able to make that play? Really, what has he meant these past few years?
Yeah, Bolton. Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's a great kid, great player. You know, pride of Missouri, MU baby. Yeah, so he's been fun to to be around and coach.
Andy, nine teams have gone back to back. Why is it taking this long for somebody to get to the third after that? What makes it so difficult?
Yeah, I mean, you think of all the ups and downs and arounds that you went through during the season, the injuries, all those things that have to just happen the right way. With the margin to win and or lose in this league is so small, the parity is unbelievable, and that's the way the commissioner and the owners wanted that, so that every city had a chance, and so it's just some of these games are, they're gut wrenching, and I've got a lot of gut to wrench. So, it's one of those things. So you really have to, you got to hit it right, and it's got to come out right.
A couple more guys. Go ahead, Todd.
Coach, you've got a lot of guys here, won Super Bowls and all that, but you've got some new guys, especially some veteran guys. Just what are your feelings for DeAndre, Kareem?
Yeah. I was so happy for him. DJ's another one. I mean, I was so happy for those guys. I mean, the smile on their faces and their compete throughout the time that they were here has been incredible. I mean, literally took Kareem off the couch, and after having a couple surgeries and all that bit that he had, and here he comes out and does a great job for us here.